Well, in this lecture, let's try to download SoapUI tool, which we are going to use in this course to test the web services and APIs. Okay, so for that, let me just go and say SoapUI download in Google search. And this is the link, SoapUI latest releases. So you can navigate directly to that page. So here you see that there are two types of buttons you are able to see. One is about open source and other is pro version. So basically SoapUI offers us two kind of products. So one product is freeware. You can download it and you need not have any license for it. Okay, you can use it for lifetime. And there is another product called pro version, which is licensed. I mean, you need to pay some $300 per year to access it. Now, what is the difference between this open source and pro version? Right? There are some specific set of features which are present in pro version and which are not available in the open source. Okay, if you want stuff with a more comfort, see, now for example, when we are trying to automate web services or when we are trying to test the web services, there are some easy features which we get in pro version. Though they are present in open source too, we have to do some navigations to achieve that feature mechanism in the freeware. But whereas in pro version, they have provided some special features which you can access them very easily without any strain. Okay, so that's the reason if you want a tool with lot of comforts, you can go with a paid product and buy the license of it, or you can also go with a freeware with which you can also achieve all those features in the free tool as well. Okay, in my course I'll let you know how to achieve the features which are present in pro version in open source as well. You need not worry about that. Okay, for now we will just download open source and we work on it. In the future, I told you right, there are some features which are specific to pro version. Those features, to discuss about those topics, I will switch to the pro version, which is the trial period of 15 days. I'll download that and explain you what features are present in this pro version which are addition to this open source. Okay, we will discuss this tool as well, but just what are the additional stuff we have, we will only focus on that point. Remaining all we will try to hands-on using open source only, because now you are seeing this video, you might not have enough fund to buy that, because we are just trying to learn this course. So if I teach everything on paid version, then there is no scope for you to learn. Okay, so that's the reason I have concentrated all my lectures, almost all my lectures, in open source freeware only. But there are some topics which are unique to pro, which we'll be discussing in some separate section, which you will see in the when you are going through the lectures as a pro lectures, right? Okay, so now for now let's concentrate here and click on download open source. And one more thing you have to remember here, today the version is 5.2.1. okay, this video I am keep on updating. 6 months back when I made this course, the lectures are on 4.1 version. Now it's updated to 5.2.1. so one thing you need to remember here, though the version number changes, the core logic or the core functionality still remain the same, though it is 4th version or 5th version or 10th version. So after few years you might see here 10th version going on. Okay, but still you might not get worried about will it support or will this course supports it. So whatever the version, SoapUI features will remain same. Only change is kind of UI look. Okay, the look changes, that's it. And the button maybe in some other fashion or something they'll give in the front end. But the functionalities what we are going to discuss in this course will remain same whatever version they release. Okay, just like iPhone. See, iPhone 6s, 5s, or tomorrow it comes to 7s. But still, do you see any core changes happen in operating system? No. The only changes you see are screen is getting bigger, or you have some flexibility mode or waterproof or something like that. Okay, that really doesn't matter to us. But inside core functionality will always be same. Okay, just don't be confused. But I'll make sure that I update this video all the time for at least 4 months once to make sure you have all the updated videos in your hand, right? So Let me click on the download open source, which will take me to the next page. Here you will see the downloading feature. I'll just cancel it because I already have in my machine. Just right click, double click on it and say next. That's it. Tool will be installed and it will be on your path what you are providing. Okay, there is nothing thing you have to learn here. You just click on next. That will get installed in your machine. So once it got installed, let me open it from my system. Okay, here is the icon SoapUI 5.2.1. Click on this, and these are some additional free trials. NG Pro Ready API, but you can concentrate only on this freeware. And in most of the companies, people will prefer open source product only. Okay, they will not buy the license of it. So this is SoapUI is developed by Smartware guys. So it's trying to open. Yeah. So this is the first look of SoapUI tool. Okay, so you can see that icons, soap, rest, import and all. So if you go with the previous version, these icons will not be present. You can get it from here. Okay, see new soap project, new rest project, import. So in this latest version they have given icons here. That's it. So whenever there are updates happening, it will not affect you in most of the cases. There might be some UI changes only, because core functionalities is always present in the previous versions as well. Okay, so these are the different ways where you can create a project. We have discussed right about soap project, and in the next lectures we will also discuss about rest project. Then we have to use this. If you want to import a project from your current workspace, you can do that. You can click on save all. You can directly go to the SoapUI forum for some query discussion, or this is a trial product SoapUI NG Pro, which I have told you right that you can buy it by clicking here. Fine. So here let me create a soap project. I'll just go over net and bring down the one web service for you for sample to explain. Yeah, so we have calculator web service. We will try to use this and test some basic functionalities to get overview about the web services and how do you test that using SoapUI tool. Okay, so in our next lecture, let's try to use this web service and start testing with SoapUI tool. Right? Thank you.